So the quality of the audio on my videos is often lamentably bad, so let's test out two external microphones so I can improve the audio experience. Okay, so it's a chilly afternoon on the 26th of January 2023. So I'm going to do a quick test of my two microphones. This is currently recording using just a phone microphone on a breezy day in Christchurch Park in Ipswich. Let's switch over to DJI version 1 of the DJI microphone system. So now I've got the DJI microphone version 1 of it. Version 2's just come out, but this is version 1. Got the dead cat on because it's quite breezy. So yeah, this is the sound quality coming from the DJI microphone. Let's now switch over to the Hollyland Lark M2 microphone setup and compare. So now I'm recording with the Hollyland Lark M2 microphone with a dead cat, covering it up again because it's a bit breezy. So yeah, what do you think about the sound coming through this thing? This is obviously brand new, whereas the DJI microphone previously is about a year old now, but a new version of that has just come out. So this is the older version of the DJI previously, but yeah, this is the Hollyland Lark M2. Let's switch back to the DJI and walk along a little bit. So back onto the DJI microphone version 1, or yeah, like I say, a newer version of this one has just come out. I've got the older version, and I kind of decided to buy the Hollyland Lark M2, which you've just heard, rather than buy a new version of this DJI microphone, partly because the Hollyland kind of combo kit, which includes everything I need, was £169, whereas the DJI newer version of the DJI mic would have been, I think, over £300, whereas the older version of the DJI mic that I'm testing now was, I think, 260 odd. So Hollyland is kind of £100 cheaper than the one you're listening to now, the DJI mic, and £200 cheaper than the new version of the DJI mic. But anyway, this is the DJI microphone. What do you think? Let's now switch back to the Hollyland, cheaper Hollyland Lark M2. So yeah, back onto the Hollyland Lark M2 microphone, which I have to say I love this microphone. It's quite a bit smaller than the DJI, a lot more convenient. Both smaller in terms of the transmitter, which I've attached to myself. Actually, let's show you the transmitter. Hold on. The little Hollyland transmitter is just in a dead cap, and it's tiny. The actual transmitter bit is really small, whereas the DJI is a much bulkier thing, quite a bit bigger than this. But yeah, not only that, the receiver thing, which you plug into the phone, is also a lot smaller. When I get to this bench, I'll show you a comparison between the two kind of setups, the DJI microphone and this Hollyland Lark M2 setup. Let's just go over to this bench here. So yeah, these are the two kind of systems I'm comparing today. This is the Hollyland microphone, obviously embedded within the dead cat, and this is the DJI microphone with the dead cat on the top, and this is the Hollyland receiver, so that's the transmitter. Then they're both the transmitters. This is the receiver and this is the DJI receiver. Now the Hollyland doesn't have any kind of screen or any means of kind of adjusting things, whereas the DJI setup obviously does have a screen there, and you can adjust settings within this. You can, in a limited way, adjust settings within an app that comes with the DJI version, but it's less versatile in terms of settings. I've just taken the Hollyland microphone transmitter thing out of its dead cat. Just compare the size difference between the DJI and the Hollyland. Now, I don't know what the sound quality is like. You'll have to tell me whether these two are comparable. £169 for kind of, you get another one of these. This is the receiver with the older version of the thing that plugs into my iPhone Mini 13. You've also got one of these with a USB-C thingy which will connect into USB-C devices such as later versions of iPhones, and the DJI basically has a changeable clip on the transmitter, sorry, on the receiver here, which can go either the old-fashioned, what is that, connector that goes onto iPhones, or you can stick a USB version of the same plug thing on. This is obviously much bigger and bulkier when plugging into the phone, and I wasn't keen on that, the bulkiness. Whereas this is much nicer when plugged into the phone, the Hollyland version, because it just kind of plugs in and just sits in there pretty discreetly. And obviously the transmitter for the DJI is a lot bigger and bulkier, and oddly the dead cat is not black, whereas it is with the Hollyland, so this stands out. The DJI microphone stands out a bit more too. But yeah, do tell me what you think on the comments in terms of sound quality. I know which I prefer, just from a basic kind of vlogging travel point of view, and that's this Hollyland Lark M2 setup. But tell me what you think about the comparable sort of sound quality between the two. So now I'm going to set you all a little test. I've numbered my microphones, microphone number 1, microphone number 2, and I wanted you to tell me what you think the next demonstrations are. Are the demonstrations microphone 1 or microphone 2? So I'll alternate between the two. You tell me which is which. So microphone 1 will be the... No, I'm not going to tell you that yet. Okay, let the test begin. This is microphone number 1, but is it the Hollyland Lark M2, or is it the DJI? Is it the Hollyland or is it the DJI? You tell me. Let's walk along here a little bit, and I'll switch over to microphone number 2 in a minute, but this is microphone number 1. Which one do you think it is? I think it's going to be quite easy. Right, let's switch to microphone number 2. Okay, so this is microphone number 2. So is it the Hollyland or is it the DJI microphone? Tell me what you think. Just by the pond now, so we're in still in Christchurch Park. Just doing a little microphone test. What do you reckon? Is this the Hollyland? This is microphone number 2, and is it the Hollyland or the DJI mic? Now let's switch back to microphone number 1. Okay, so here we are, back to the first microphone, microphone number 1. So your task is to tell me, is this the Hollyland or is this a DJI microphone? There's Magpie there, strutting around, looking for earthworms and beetles probably. So yeah, this is microphone number 1. Is it the Hollyland or is it the DJI? Let's go down here a little way, carry on talking for a little bit. Testing 1, 2, 3. Always not sure what to say when I'm doing this test, but anyway, this is microphone number 1. Sorry, this is microphone number 1. Is it the Hollyland or is it the DJI? You tell me. Now let's switch back to microphone number 2. And now we're back to microphone number 2. So which one do you reckon microphone number 2 is? Is it the DJI or is it the Hollyland microphone? Don't know if you can, what you can hear in terms of, there's much background sound, plenty of birds singing in the distance. Let's go back over to my coat. I don't know what you think, but my verdict is I much prefer the Hollyland setup. The DJI is the quieter, so mic 2, when I was doing your test, it's the quieter one, noticeably quieter. I haven't done any adjusting the sound or anything on this video, so yeah, I prefer the cheaper Hollyoak Lark M2. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Do subscribe to the channel and hit the like thingy majiggy if you like it. Have a lovely day.